Hey guys, so I want to share with you some of the big takeaways from this video that I just watched. So I just did Brene Brown's A Call to Courage on Netflix, and it was about an hour and 15 minutes, but I just want to share with you some of the high notes that I thought were really powerful, so that maybe you can get a brief snippet, but you definitely should watch it. And one of the things she said that I really was taken by was her explanation of the difference of fitting in and belonging. And fitting in, she said, is evaluating and adjusting and basically becoming part of another culture, acclimating, whereas belonging is being who you are, exactly who you are, not adjusting anything, and having a sense of connection to those around you, which I thought was pretty powerful. She said, that obviously that authenticity piece is the missing link, because if you're not being authentic to yourself, you're not going to feel like you fit. You'll feel like you fit in. You won't feel like you're being true. Other big thing that she said was that without connection and love and belonging, that there is suffering. And she defines belonging, I told you, but she's talking about love, and she says, how can you be loved if you can't be seen? And I thought that was really, really powerful. That if you're not being who you are and you're not putting yourself out there and being vulnerable, then how can someone love you? How can you believe that someone loves you? Because you're not being you, right? Unless you are being you, how can you believe that someone loves the person that you are? They love the person you're pretending to be, or the person that you think they want you to be, or whatever that is. So those are some of the three big takeaways that I got from that. I think the most important piece is something that hit me really hard at the end of the video. She is just talking about basically the risks and the power of this vulnerability. And she's talking, like so many people have for so many years, about the risk of being vulnerable, or the risk of living your life and at the end of your life wondering what if. And I know that that's powerful for me, but the biggest takeaway is that she said, you're worth it, be brave. And I'll tell you a story on a different day, or maybe when I write my book, or maybe I won't tell you, I don't know, about a conversation that I had the other day with a man who was homeless, and a conversation, oh look, I'm crying, a conversation that I had that really was the most vulnerable I've ever been in my life, or at least felt that way in the moment. And it was all around that exact sentence, was, you are worth it. And that's why I do what I do, and that's why I am emotional, and as out there as it is sometimes, that's why I'm that way, because I would rather be exactly who I am and be truly seen and loved for the person that I am, than to pretend like I'm someone I'm not and just fit in. And I know that my joy and my happiness and those feelings of love come from that, and and from that value of being worth it. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. If you guys don't watch your documentary, at least you got some of my big takeaways. But The Call to Courage, Brene Brown. If you haven't picked up her book yet, it's on my nightstand. Dare to Lead, Daring Greatly is phenomenal. She is a phenomenal person to follow. But anyway, thank you for letting me be vulnerable with my invisible audience. I hope that you do take some of this and it resonates a little bit with you, and that you live that life, right? Dare to be vulnerable, dare to be great, dare to lead. Have a good night, guys.